the hip, hop, the hip, the hip to the hip, hip hop. You don't stop the rockin' to the bang bang. When you say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat.
So you guys are probably asking yourselves, Miss Cartwright, what on earth does a ruler have to do with poetry? And the answer is that just like a foot is always made up of 12 inches, or just like an inch is always made up of 2/2 inches, a sonnet in each line is always made up of the same number of syllables and the same type of them. So it essentially has the same length. It measures the same thing, just like a ruler does. Let's take a look first at the smallest component of our sonnet, and it's the smallest component of any word. It's a syllable. Syllables are the parts of words that we either accent or we don't, and in the case of a sonnet, it always begins with an unstressed syllable that we mark with a U, and a stressed syllable that we mark with a line that kind of looks like an angry eyebrow. And in our sonnet, we actually have 5 of these little pairs of unstressed and stressed syllables, so let me go ahead and mark them for you. For those of you who are spatially inclined, you can see I'm using the 1/2-inch lines to mark our little unstressed and stressed pairs. So let me go ahead and box these up into separate pairs because they actually belong all by themselves. They're their own little units, and they have their special name as a unit. They're called, actually, let me delete that for a second. They're called iambs. When we have 5 of them all together like this, though, they have an even more special name that refers to the whole line of them together, which is iambic pentameter. And that is the meter of poetry that we have in a sonnet. And you can actually tell from the name what it means, because as you know from math, penta means 5, and meter is a way of measuring. And now you know that an iamb is one of these little pairs of unstressed and stressed syllables. Thanks.
2 households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these 2 foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured piteous overthrows doth with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end naught could remove, is now the 2 hours' traffic of our stage.